Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news from Burkina Faso. Operation Desert Tourbillon 2 recorded a great success today. According to the information we have, the Burkina Faso forces launched a decisive offensive against terrorist elements in the region of Bankoui and Suru. And according to the information we had, this operation was led by Captain Piga and Nekre with their battle-hardened comrade. According to the information we have, this Operation Desert Tourbillon had about 1,000 terrorists that were neutralized with 400 motorcycles and tricycles, many telephones, satellite phones, and according to the information we had, they recovered generating sets, gasoline cylinders, a lot of things were recovered. And when I look at the locations, the strategic locations where this tools were being recovered in the bush, I just sat down and I was like, wow, were these terrorists feeling so comfortable? Now here is the big thing. We heard that the Burkina Faso surveillance team has been surveilling the region where these terrorists were actually neutralized for over 2 weeks. They felt too comfortable, ladies and gentlemen, over 2 weeks, and they had them today in their large concentration. And ladies and gentlemen, the Burkina Faso armed forces did not hesitate to send them back to their 72 virgin. If the essence of Mujahideen is to, get 72 virgin after wasting a whole life, you understand? So the Burkina Faso made it fast. For terrorists, it's not for us to judge them. No, our job is to send them to whoever they serve so that they can give them their 72 virgins. So about 1,000 terrorists were neutralized in a very devastating fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a big question we need to be asking. How do they recruit these guys? Because just some days ago, the JNIM terrorists were neutralized in Mali, in the region of Kai. I mean, that was where they recorded the hottest defeat that they recorded in a single day. So another 1,000 has been killed. So the question is, how many of these elements do we have in the Alliance of Sahel states? Now it begs the question, are these recruits, are they coming from the AES states or they are coming from Nigeria? That is one thing that I feel like is very, very possible, because when you look at northern Nigeria, oh my goodness, there's something they call Almajiri. These are kids that are unaccounted for. The problem Nigeria has today is the problem of the north. We are talking about people, a single man that can have about 15 kids. Economy is falling, the demography is improving. The only thing I can guarantee you that is going on in the north is the population. It's everly increasing. You have a man who earns less than $70. $70 is too much. Who earns about $40 in a month, having about 15 kids that he can't account for. Then they will send them to Almajiri school. They will start begging. These are the kids that these people can give this money to, and they will get them weapons, and before you know it, they start killing, because these kids are not educated, they are not enlightened, they don't even know the essence of living. That is the situation we have in the northern Nigeria. So I won't be surprised, because equally we've actually had so many scenarios where some of the terrorists that have been neutralized in the AES states are actually notorious terrorists in Nigeria. So it's actually worrying. It's something that we should really, really be thinking about, because 1,000 has been neutralized today. So the question is, who are those people where are these recruits coming from? Have they not heard that the AES don't play? You will visit your judgment day immediately when you get to the AES. We've shown so many evidences on this channel of even a very handsome dude, and immediately got into the AES and he picked up weapons to fight against the AES forces. We know how it turned out. It became so ugly at the end of the day. So the thing is, I don't know. Honestly, I can't really wound my head around, and there is no way we are going to talk about this issue. I don't believe that there is a clear solution to managing this whole chaos. Okay, we have millions of those people in the north. In the northern Nigeria, like I'm saying, millions of people like this that have nothing they are doing. And the reason why I'm actually talking about the northern Nigeria is because, you have a lot of kidnapping, you have a lot of things going on here. Look at the JNIM kids that were killed the other time. They were all kids. At least some of those guys I was saying, you see 17, they can't be more than, they can't be up to 20. We've seen videos of little kids handling AK-47, training how to shoot and doing all this type of thing. It's worrying, it's disturbing. And I don't know how much more or better we can address this issue. These people will always come back to tell you, because the thinking of a typical Northerner is number one, religious before anything else. They will tell you that Prophet Muhammad told them that they have the capability and the capacity to marry a lot of wives. Guys, what do you think? What is the best solution that we can apply to combat this issue? You can drop your opinion in the comment section below. It's your boy 7200 signing out. No said Fargo.